That's a good one. Because there's like 10. But if I had to boil it down to one, just one thing, I don't know. Actually, this is really simple. One thing. It's just one word. Grit. I know that's cheesy, but go with me here. Like 87% fail, which means 87% don't have grit. They don't stick to it. This is a cultural thing, actually. Let me step back. This is a cultural thing because I'm a big college basketball fan, college football fan, and this whole transfer portal where if a player doesn't like their coach or isn't getting their playing time, then they're just going to transfer out because they have no grit, they have no stick-to-itiveness. They're not going to stick with their commitment, so they're just going to go do somewhere else. Go do something somewhere else. I think it's a cultural thing, but new agents, especially the young ones, they're soft. Like, I hate to say it, but they don't have grit. So the agents that do really well, like they have that ticker in their brain that just will not force them, or I'm sorry, will not allow them to quit. Like, no matter what, and I see it inside my brokerage in this office and then agents that I train and coach too, the ones that fall away are the weak-minded ones. Like that sounds terrible, like survival of the fittest, but it is the truth. If you're going to be highly successful in this business, you have to have grit because you're gonna get slapped in the face. You're gonna have friends that don't use you. You're going to, if you're doing like the cold call lead generation stuff, you're gonna get cussed out. You're gonna get hung up on. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna get a client and you're gonna get them under contract and then it's gonna fall out and you're gonna feel like you're broke and things are gonna happen and you're gonna have really bad days and you're gonna have good days. Early on, you're gonna have more tough days and you're gonna have not tough days. So I think, like, if it's just one thing, it has to be grit. It has to be who can stick with it no matter what. It has to be who can mentally handle it, like a game, like going back to basketball, who can handle getting yelled at by their coach, who can handle the disappointment, who can be patient long enough to wait their turn, or patient long enough to force their way into it being their turn, back on the basketball metaphor. Same thing in real estate. Who can be patient enough to play the long game, who has enough grit to be able to handle the disappointments and handle the tough days to force their way to success early on. It has to be grit. If it's one thing, who can stick to it no matter what, who is not weak-minded, who's got grit. That's the one thing.